Good evening. The federal government's health insurance website has had so many problems since it was rolled out on October the 1st. The question has been, why didn't anyone warn the president? Well, it turns out someone did. The White House acknowledged today that administration officials, including President Obama, were briefed on a consultant's report 6 months before healthcare.gov went online, a report that said problems were coming. Nancy Cordes is on Capitol Hill for us tonight. Nancy?
Scott, administration officials said today they took this report's warnings into account and made changes. But Republicans argue that its very existence casts doubt on claims by the president on down that they were caught by surprise by the website's flaws. With startling foresight, the consulting firm McKinsey predicted more than 6 months ago that the rollout of healthcare.gov would be hobbled by evolving requirements, insufficient time for end-to-end testing, and significant dependency on external parties and contractors. Louisiana Republican Steve Scalise.
This report lays out the chaos that was going on, but all of this information was known within the White House.
McKinsey was hired by the administration to do the review and interviewed 40 people involved with the website, including Henry Chow, a key manager at the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid. Today, Chow testified he never saw the 14-page presentation.
I think I was aware that some document was being prepared because I had gone through the interviews, but towards the end, when the briefings occurred, I was not part of them.
Chow told Michigan's John Dingell that recent fears about the website's security are unfounded.
Is healthcare.gov safe?
Yes.
But at a separate hearing, a panel of security experts called the site's safety measures flimsy and ill-constructed. David Kennedy runs a security consulting firm.
But I would say that the website is either hacked already or will be soon.
Sure. New York Republican Chris Collins.
Do any of you today think that the site is secure?
No.
No.
No. No.
The Centers for Medicare and Medicaid responded today that site security is their top priority and that the system gets tested daily. Democrats argue, Scott, that Republicans are using these hearings to scare Americans into avoiding the website.
Nancy, thank you. Major Garrett is at the White House for us tonight. Major, what are they saying there?
Scott, the president was briefed in early April on that outside report predicting big problems for the website. He was also told about steps being taken to address the design flaws, steps that were clearly not enough. This is the president earlier today.
There's no doubt that we've lost some time, but the website's getting better each week. By the end of this month, it will be functioning for the majority of people who are using it. And so I think that we're going to have time to catch up.
Scott, this is clearly a story where the president was briefed on problems but thought that they were small enough that they could be addressed, and he was so much more focused on building the marketplaces and insurance options for consumers that he and so many of his senior White House staff overlooked these design flaw predictions, thought the website would work, and have learned to their dissatisfaction and regret it does not.
Major